And now, your first alert weather.
Dry and breezy this afternoon. We've had a few thunderstorms trying to work in close to the Wyoming state line, and we're going to get a couple storms in here for tomorrow, but not a lot of moisture heading in this direction, even with that minor storm threat here for your Thursday. We've got 93 degrees right now in Idaho Falls, winds out of the south at 18 miles an hour and gusts approaching 30 miles an hour. A quick look at Viper radar showing us a little splotch of moisture southeast of Jackson drying up, though. We had a couple weak little thunderstorm echoes here over the Caribou Highlands just a bit ago this afternoon, but nothing major at this point. But we are picking up on more moisture for tomorrow morning. We're currently at 93 for Blackfoot and Pocatello, 94 right now for Boise, and the lower 80s in Jackson, upper 80s and lower 90s for Salmon and Shouse. But look at those wind speeds right now. We're well into those teens and 20s and occasionally getting those wind gusts above 30 miles an hour. Now the winds are expected to calm back down again here for tonight, pick right back up again tomorrow, and the National Weather Service issuing another red flag warning, high fire danger here for your Thursday. Again, a lot of wind, staying pretty dry outside, and that's keeping the fire risk elevated across Idaho. Now here's the big picture. High pressure over New Mexico and Colorado, still bringing in the warm weather, but we have these disturbances out of the north brushing by the region, and that's helping to create a windy environment for us here across the Gem State and getting into Wyoming. Bit of moisture still wrapping around this ridge of high pressure, and more of that on the way for tomorrow. We're going to be on the edge of that moisture plume. We're really not going to get a ton of this stuff. It's going to be more focused into Utah and Colorado, but enough's going to be heading in our direction tomorrow that I'm calling for a chance of a shower or thunderstorm here for your Thursday morning and midday, which you'll see here as I put the Vipercast into motion. There it is right there. It's going to come by early in the morning. We got some clouds. It's going to be a little bit dreary as you step outside tomorrow morning, but you have some moisture and you have a chance for some wet weather tomorrow morning. And then as we get into the afternoon, we'll see a few of those showers and thunderstorms into western Wyoming. Couple pockets of wet weather here towards the Wyoming state line, but a lot of wind. Friday, it's going to be dry and breezy, and we have very little cloud cover coming in here for Friday afternoon. As we take a look at the forecast tomorrow, we got some clouds and a chance of showers tomorrow morning, but we'll see the skies clearing for the afternoon and highs once again in the upper 80s to lower 90s. We got 93 tomorrow in Preston, 87 in Soda Springs, and the same for Lava. Highs at 89 for St. Anthony and Rexburg, with 85 for Jackson, 84 in Island Park, and 90 for DuBois. With temperatures in Jackson peaking in the low 90s this weekend, with more wind to carry us into the start of next week. Watch out for a couple showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, and lows into the upper 40s. Over to Rexburg with a high of 89 tomorrow, 90 for Friday, and we're low 90s for Saturday and Sunday. Lots of wind this weekend, and that wind continues into Monday of next week. 92 in Shouse. We got 94 for Salmon, mid 80s for Mackey and Arco, and the mid 80s towards Stanley with a low 40 there tonight. Salmon's extended forecast showing us highs around 94 for both Saturday and Sunday. Lows back to the mid 50s, and the highs will stay well into the 90s into next week with mostly sunny conditions on Monday. Going back into the Snake River Plain, we got 91 for IF and Blackfoot, 94 for Pocatello, and 93 for INL. Upper 80s, low 90s for Rigby and Rexburg, and plenty of sunshine to get us for this approaching weekend, with highs around 95 for Blackfoot this Saturday and 94 on Sunday. We got more wind as we go forward into the weekend, and we see a similar outlook here for Pocatello and Idaho Falls. 94 and 96 for tomorrow and Friday. Lots of sunshine for Saturday in Pocatello, and we're getting very close to 100 for this weekend in the Gate City. So Pocatello and Chubbuck, it's going to be a hot one for Saturday with a high of 99. Moving over to Idaho Falls, we got highs around 92 for Friday, 95 for Saturday. Pretty hot for the weekend here, and winds in the teens and 20s for both Saturday and Sunday. Linda, over to you.
Thanks, Michael. When we come